Number 3, both history and the rule of various empires show us the power of system building. It is no secret that to build any wonder of the world or monumental building of some sort requires many laborers functioning within a system.
Yep.
Understanding systems.
Stronger now.
Understanding systems. A structure is built once and cannot reproduce itself unless it becomes a system.
So if you build, like somebody asked a question yesterday, somebody wrote a business plan. Is that a system? No, it's just a project that was performed. Or if you do something once and it's not reproducing itself, it's not automatically reproducing, it's not a system. It could be a structure, complex structure, but if it's not rotating as a process, reproducing itself, it's not a system.
A system causes something to be built many times.
So a system will not just do it one time, but it will reproduce and do it many times. It's a cycle.
The system ensures multiplication and ongoing results.
And a system will assure that there is a progress, multiplication of the thing. So one of the advantages of system is that it will multiply the original result you already have. It will multiply it many times and make it ongoing, sustainable.
When it comes to the earth realm, system based on laws and principles rule. Systems are superior to talent, heart, and in some instances even prayer.
Okay, that is very debatable, right? Especially to our people who are religious. That system is superior to prayer. For example, you could pray for cancer patient to be healed or any sickness, somebody who broke his leg to be healed, right? Yeah. That is prayer. But the fact that that leg, that fractured leg is going to be healed when you pray, there is no guarantee. Or somebody broke his head in an accident and you are praying. But if you take them to the hospital, they will fix that bone that is broken. If you take them to the hospital, they will fix that head. And you know, a hospital is a system. But prayers is not reliable always, even though things could happen through prayer, but it's not reliable. So that's why we say system is stronger than prayer. So to develop Nigeria, the system is more reliable than praying that God will do something about Nigeria. System is stronger than prayer in that sense as well. So when it comes to fruit of the womb, instead of you just to go and be praying and be giving those people your money and they will be ripping you off, go and do IVF or something, or go to the hospital and do some research and find out what is wrong with your system. System is stronger than prayers. Now, the question then comes in to be, why, Pastor Sunday? Why should system be stronger than prayers? It's very simple. God made it that way for systems to be stronger than prayers. And the reason is because God created the earth to function by systems, by laws and principles. And he himself obliged to that law. God didn't make the earth to function by prayers. He made the earth to function by systems. So, since this is his rule that he has put in place, his law and his order, then by functioning according to his order that way, it will always give you result. It's more reliable to function according to the order of God, which is by laws and principles and systems, than to be, just expecting some supernatural things to happen through prayers. Prayers are exceptions in the order of how the earth is supposed to function, not the rules. This is so difficult to convey to people. But the example of the hospital, I would rather have hospitals all over the place than have evangelists coming to town for miracle crusades.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Because the evangelist will go back. And somebody will be sick the very same day he left. Or the next day. But a system is better. For example, we have educational system. But you know, I know people in my village, my grandmother, for example, she never studied, but she was able to read a Bible through miracles. But only Bible she could read. She couldn't read the newspaper. That's a miracle right there. But yet, she could read any other thing. But I would prefer educational system than that one miracle. Which means prayer is better than, system is better than prayer. Now, I also read in the Bible that Philip was transported to meet the Ethiopian eunuch. But that was what do you call it? Teleportation, right?
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Even though that's a miracle, but I think a jet is better. Because that miracle has not happened to too many people that I know. But through jet, many people have been transported all over the world. Every day, every minute, they are being transported. I don't know if you get it.
Yes.
But when you first hear that kind of statement, a system is better than prayers, they will just put me under the category of blasphemy.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say something. And from understanding what you teach us about prayers, then you shouldn't have a problem understanding why systems should be more than prayers, because prayer is not for you to ask things from God. It's for you to form an intimate relationship with Him.
Now you are talking like that because you have listened to the prayer series.
So if you have that understanding,
you already have the understanding because he has finished the prayer series.
Yeah.
But people who have not finished the prayer series, they still don't know what prayer is about.
Yeah.
So, but they are taking prayers to mean what the general understanding of prayer is.
Mm-hmm.
So prayer is, systems are so strong, and system is so important that system is stronger than prayers. Also, system is stronger than talent. Yes. Mm-hmm. System is stronger than talent. For example, I noticed that in the last 2 or 3 Olympics, Nigeria didn't win anything. And people are telling me, oh, we have so many talented people. Even if your whole country is full of talents. If you don't have system in place of training, of perfection, of, upgrading their quality, they will not be competitive. Let me give you an example. There is one Nigerian man that is so talented that he went to the Olympics and competed in the semi-final with Bolt, and he came second. But I think Dudu or something they call him, from Delta State. He's now in the United States. So, but despite this guy's talent, when they got to the final, he came last. So, but before the final, they were asking him, you are in the same team and you have all these names going to run with you, Usain Bolt and all these people. He said, God can do anything. Anything can happen. They have 2 legs, I have 2 legs also. Anything can happen. I know I have the talent. God has given me the talent. Okay. That is what leads to disgrace. Because when they got to the tracks, it was like he had never run before. He has the talent, but he didn't develop it. He didn't nurture it through system. No system in Nigeria. So he will only be going by himself to just run by himself anyhow. But then, I think the state government decided to have, Delta State or whatever, decided to have mercy on him. They sent him on a sports scholarship to America. Now, he has the best time in 100 meters or 200 meters among all Americans in America, universities. Because he had the talent, but when the system is just exploding. System. Yeah, and there are people, why did he become number one? All those people he now defeated were defeating him with his talent. He was coming last in competitions. Because those people had systems. Even without talent, but with their system, they were still beating him with talent. But one of the sports that I like to watch is called boxing, professional boxing. And women don't like that too much, but just for the sake of example, just for the sake of the example, I'm not going to show you. When people who are talented from Africa but don't train, they don't have tactics and method, but they are strong. When they appear on stage, the one that is thin like this, he will just do like this, do like this, and then give you from upper cut. You don't even know where the thing is coming. You don't even know where the thing is coming from. They batter your head well, until they knock you out. You become a shame and disgrace. Why? Because it is not the power. Power, talent, they all lose to systems. When the system is put in place, it will defeat talent at any day, at any time. In fact,
I was just reminiscing Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
The successes recorded so far, and some of the opponents he's always having in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So you said something about if there's system in place,
yeah,
it will overpower anything around talent.
Yes,
so.
Yeah, that's true. But that Anthony Joshua, he had gone to Nigeria to compete for Nigeria. Because Nigeria, they are looking for talent. So they didn't pick him. He didn't qualify for the Olympics. You know why? They were thinking the Nigerian there on the ground, they have the talent. So they took the Nigerian talent one. And he then came back to England. They didn't have talent, but he just was working under the system. Now the one they picked, nobody, can you remember the name? I'm talking of the one with the talent though. But the one they said he didn't have talent, and he just came back to England, and he was just working the system. He's the champion of the world right now. He won the Olympics and became the champion of the world. Systems. You know, I hear a lot of arguments like from my fellow Africans who studied in Europe. Almost all of them say, Europeans, white people, there's nothing special because I studied with them in class and I defeated them and I was better than them. And maybe you have had that kind of argument before. And we are studying together now and we are doing better than them all. But who is performing? Why are you not performing after classroom? Because systems are put in place for them to function. Even people like me and all of us, we're having results because of system that is in place in Europe. But I was still the same person, maybe with the same talent back at home, but beyond my village. Even that village, I couldn't even become local champion. No system to enhance and to facilitate the talent. System is everything, guys. In fact, let me tell you something else. System will beat heart. System is stronger than people who have heart, you know. You say people who have heart, courage. That you are bold. Without your boldness. You know, I'm an Ijebu man. My favorite Ijebu story is not a very pleasant one. Because Ijebu people, they think they have the heart, the boldness, the audacity, the courage. You know, Ijebu people, Ijebu nation, are the only people that were not in Nigeria, that were not, at least in Yoruba land, that were not sold into slavery. No Ijebu son was sold into slavery. So they used to be proud of that. So when the colonization came, and all of Nigeria has been colonized, Ijebu was the last to be colonized with Benin Kingdom. So the Benin Kingdom, they just sent one regiment because Benin Kingdom was very strong. They were the superpower. But no machinery, no machine gun, no, just with the, the arrow and the machete. They were the superpower. But when the regiment came from the UK, machine gun, they didn't even come across the arrow or their machete. Nobody came close. You didn't even see what was flying, what was hitting you from. They thought it was the rain of thunder hitting them from. If you are interested, you can go and look at the British Ijebu War. Hello, everybody. DSA here. I would like us to spread this word together. Let the gospel of the kingdom conquer the world. We only need you to help us take 5 simple steps. What are these steps? 1, go ahead and like the video, please, if you have not yet done that. Number 2, we need you to subscribe to this channel. Have you yet subscribed? You not yet done it? Go do it now. Number 3, you need to press and click on that bell. You see the bell there? That will give you notification of every video that we do. Then the next thing you need to do, write your comments. Let's know what you think, good or bad. And then of course you have other platforms like Instagram, like Facebook. Share this video on your other platforms. All right? Let's win the world for Christ. Peace.